A logistics conglomerate monitors a critical highway by satellite. The model processes one frame. It detects a dark, amorphous shape spanning the asphalt. It flags the road as flooded. Rerouting protocols engage. A fleet diverts hundreds of kilometers. Perishable cargo degrades. The cost is hundreds of thousands of dollars. The road was dry. A cumulus cloud drifting at 2,000 meters cast the shadow. The model, trapped in a single moment of time, hallucinated it as a flood. This is single-frame inference. It is the Achilles heel of modern remote sensing AI. The thesis of this paper is simple. The shadow is not the water. To tell them apart, you have to watch time pass and you have to look in more than one spectrum. Water absorbs near-infrared and shortwave infrared light. So in a satellite image, water reads dark, but so do cloud shadows, so do terrain shadows, so does fresh asphalt. For a single-frame convolutional network, the feature vector distance between a cloud shadow and a flooded field is minimal. Traditional rule-based masks like fmask try to subtract the shadows out before analysis. They are brittle. Thin clouds escape the thermal threshold. Geometric projection fails when cloud height is unknown. A wrapper sitting on top of that broken mask inherits every error. Garbage in, garbage out, amplified by a deep network that is overconfident in its predictions. Veriprajna's pipeline is called Chronos-Fusion. 4 stages. Stage 1, ingestion. We pull Sentinel-1 synthetic aperture radar and Sentinel-2 optical imagery over the same area. We co-register them to the pixel. We treat clouds not as data to discard, but as uncertainty maps for downstream layers. Stage 2, spatio-temporal encoding. The input is not a single image. It is a 4D tensor, batch, time, channels, height, width. Across the temporal window, a 3D convolutional kernel slides over a stack of sequential frames. A pixel that is bright, then dark, then bright across 3 time steps is a transient anomaly. A shadow, a pixel that turns dark and stays dark, is a flood. The temporal gradient is the discriminator. Stage 3, cross-modal fusion, 2 parallel encoders, 1 Swin transformer for optical, 1 speckle-robust ResNet for radar. Their features meet in a cross-attention block, query from optical, key and value from radar. The attention map weights radar features by optical context. When the optical pixel looks cloud-corrupted, the gate shifts the inference to the radar stream. Stage 4. The decision logic falls out cleanly. Optical sees dark, radar sees a rough surface. The ground is dry. It is a cloud shadow. Optical sees dark. Radar sees specular reflection. The surface is smooth and reflective. It is water. The model is not pattern matching. It is checking the physics. Against single-image wrapper baselines, the numbers move. False positive rate from shadows reduced by 85%. Mean intersection over union, optical alone around 0.65, radar alone around 0.70. Veriprajna spatio-temporal fusion above 0.91. Trend consistency across time, 96%, eliminating the frame-by-frame flicker that contaminates wrapper outputs. The training corpus is rigorous. Sen1 Floods 11 contributes 4,831 chips across 11 global flood events, covering 120,000 square kilometers. Urban SAR Floods contributes 8,879 chips with 20 land cover classes for the hardest case. Urban floods, where building corners create double bounce artifacts that mimic water. Inference on a 500 by 500 kilometer tile completes in under 45 seconds on a single A100 GPU. This is operational latency, not research latency. For parametric insurance carrier, accuracy is legal currency. A false positive triggers an unjustified payout straight onto the loss ratio. A false negative denies a legitimate claim and invites litigation. What the wrapper produces is a label. What Chronos-Fusion produces is an audit trail. Water persisted for 6 hours. Radar backscatter confirmed surface roughness change. The optical anomaly correlated to no SAR signature. That is the shift this paper argues for. From detection to understanding, from pixel counting to physical reasoning, the wrapper panics. The deep system rewinds the tape. The shadow is not the water. Read the brief.